What if Naruto had the Rinnegan? Naruto Uzumaki was never meant to have the Rinnegan. That's what makes the idea so dangerous. The Rinnegan isn't just a power-up, it's a world-view. Every character who wielded it didn't simply become stronger. They became isolated, burdened, and forced to see the world the way it truly is. And if Naruto had awakened the Rinnegan, the story of Naruto wouldn't become more hopeful. It would become more honest. Imagine Naruto awakening the Rinnegan not at the end of the war, not as a reward, but much earlier, right after pain. Not because destiny smiled on him, but because the trauma finally caught up. The deaths, the destruction, the realization that no matter how hard he tries, the world keeps demanding blood. Naruto doesn't wake up feeling chosen. He wakes up feeling crushed, because the Rinnegan doesn't show you how to save the world. It shows you how broken it already is. From the moment Naruto opens his eyes, things feel wrong. He sees chakra differently, not as power, but as weight, as something that ties people to pain, conflict, and desire. He feels the presence of others more clearly than ever, and instead of comfort, it brings overwhelming sorrow. Naruto, who once thrived on connection, now feels suffocated by it. The villagers celebrate. Of course they do. Another miracle. Another sign that Naruto is special. But Naruto doesn't feel special. He feels distant. The Rinnegan doesn't fill him with pride. It fills him with responsibility, because now he understands pain in a way he never could before. Pain wasn't insane. He was exhausted. With the Rinnegan, Naruto begins to realize that brute force was never pain's true philosophy. Control was. Balance was. The ability to impose order on chaos because chaos refuses to end on its own. Naruto starts questioning his old beliefs, not abandoning them, but realizing how fragile they were. Talk no jutsu only works when people still want to listen. Naruto starts using the Rinnegan carefully at first. He avoids its more terrifying abilities. The paths of pain feel wrong to him, like erasing individuality in favor of efficiency. But when wars threaten to break out again, when villages ignore treaties, Naruto is forced to act. He intervenes, and it works. Conflicts stop instantly, not because Naruto convinced anyone, because Naruto made resistance impossible. That's when everything changes. Naruto doesn't become cruel. That's the mistake people always make. He becomes calm, detached, efficient. He doesn't yell. He doesn't threaten. He simply appears, ends the conflict, and leaves. The world starts to breathe easier, but it does so quietly, fearfully. Naruto realizes something terrifying. Peace is easier when people don't get a choice. Sasuke is the first to call it out. He sees Naruto using the Rinnegan and immediately understands the danger. Not because Naruto is evil, but because Naruto is becoming final. Sasuke accuses him of playing God. Naruto doesn't deny it. He just asks Sasuke a question he can't answer. How many people have to die for freedom to matter? That question splits them. Kakashi notices the change too. Naruto listens less, laughs less, smiles only when children are safe. The Rinnegan has turned Naruto's compassion outward, away from individuals and toward the world as a whole. Naruto is no longer fighting for friends. He's fighting for outcomes. And outcomes don't care about feelings. Naruto begins to understand why the Sage of Six Paths was never worshipped as a savior. Absolute power doesn't inspire love, it inspires distance. Naruto feels it every day. People respect him, they thank him, but no one challenges him anymore. No one argues, no one believes they can. That's when Naruto realizes the final curse of the Rinnegan. Loneliness doesn't come from being hated, it comes from being unquestionable. By the end of this timeline, the Shinobi world is quieter than it's ever been. Wars end before they start. Corruption disappears overnight. The system doesn't change because Naruto convinced it to. It changes because Naruto stands above it. And Naruto knows what that means. He knows he's become what pain was trying to be, but with one crucial difference. Naruto still hates it. He hates every decision that strips people of choice. He hates the silence that follows his presence. He hates that peace came so easily once fear entered the equation. But he also knows something worse. Without him, it all collapses. So Naruto stays. Not as Hokage, not as a hero, but as a necessary constant. And one day, long after the world has forgotten what war feels like, Naruto disappears. No announcement, no successor, just absence. And slowly, inevitably, conflicts return. Because peace without understanding was never permanent. The final lesson of a Rinnegan Naruto is cruel but honest. Peace enforced by power works, but it costs the soul of the one enforcing it. And Naruto Uzumaki was willing to pay that price, so no one else had to.